Yes. That's not my neighbor. This game's a little bit loud, isn't it? There we go. What's up, kitty? How's it going? Let's turn off flashing lights. That's fine. Fixed camera seems fine. And there we go. What's up? So, got A for this? Sad. Yeah, so that's not my neighbor. I have not played this ever. However, I have seen one of my friends play it. I've had my roommates both tell me how great of a game this is. I've had chat in numerous streams tell me how good of a game this is. And I watched a slight video, at least about the achievements. Also, the camera's a little high today. Lower. Also, I was supposed to do something before I streamed. Ah, fuck it. Whatever, I'll do it before I go to sleep. So, I am aware that there are achievements to get. So many achievements, not really. So we are going to play through this game, have fun with it, see some neighbors. I know vaguely how to play. I know what we're looking for. We're gonna see some weird stuff, I'm pretty sure. I think we're gonna go for like 2 or 3 hours. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So that way we can get to some other stuff today. There is nightmare mode, and then there's arcade mode. We'll start off with arcade mode. You know, start off a little simple. Have some fun. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, 1. Okay. The following short film is a production of DDD with educational purposes. I need to click. Hello, if you're watching this film, it's because you're the new doorman in your building. Your job is to determine whether the person who wants to enter the building is a doppelganger. Okay. As everyone knows, doppelgangers have the ability to transform into another person and impersonate them. But some are not too good at it and could generate imperfections. What up, Sparks? You have to pay close attention to the appearance of your neighbors. Also remember to fill out the checklist for each neighbor. You can't miss any detail because it could mean death for you and your neighbors. It's fine. This is the structure of your office. Now we are going to explain how it works. Here's the security window. Don't forget to observe very well each individual who approaches. On the right, you have the folders with all the data of each neighbor according to the respective floor. To fill out the checklist, take one of the lists in front of you. Receive documents from this hatch. They talk really slow, don't they? Renzu462, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to Kip Party. Enjoy your follow emotes. How's it going? If you determine that the individual isn't a doppelganger, then allow them into the building with these buttons. Or if you're the world's biggest dick, put them all in. Otherwise, if you determine that it is in fact a doppelganger, please press the emergency button and dial 3312. 3312. To communicate with the DDD or any apartment in your building, use the telephone in front of you. Your job is really important, so make sure you do it right. Finally, we congratulate the doorman of the month, Henry. Look at Henry! He seems bored as shit. Wasn't that he did an excellent job, but he was the only doorman in the area who didn't get killed by doppelgangers. Be like Henry. But what if I want to be better? That's what I was going to say. Be better than Henry. Fuck Henry. He lived because he killed everybody. That's why. He just killed everybody. Alright, what's up? Yo, what up, dude? Welcome and congratulations on your new job. As you can see on the introductory film, your job is to verify the entry of the neighbors of your building. Each day there will be a list of individuals who will request entry to the building. Okay. It's possible that there are individuals who request entry and aren't on the list. In which case you will mark on the checklist that they are not on the list and proceed to question the individual. Also, you must verify that the ID and the entry request are correct and have the respective DDD logo. Don't forget to also check the expiration on the IDs. Month, year. Remember, it's February 1955. Okay, I wish you good luck. I mean, good luck. Huh? What? Alright, check my paperwork and we got all this stuff ready to go. Hello? Are you on the list? Good afternoon indeed. Let's just make sure you're looking good. Alright, let's see. Floor 2, part 1. Let's take a look, Gloria. Alright, so you got ID numbers. You're a banker. Got it. Round face, mole on the right cheek, short hair, round nose on the right cheek. Short hair, round nose. Alright, we're looking good, Gloria. We're looking good. How's your floor looking, Gloria? S-C-H-I-C-H-T. Is that your name? Yep. Cool. Perfect. Job on a banker. You got the DDD seal. Everything's looking good. DDD for 1974. That's the expiration date. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I got to remember numbers. Got it. 6985-2234-1150. 6985-2234-1150. Let's go. By the way, how's everything sounding and looking? Is everything crashing and burning yet? I mean, everything seems to be good. I don't see anything wrong. Everything's looking good. Yep, everything's in order. Come on through. I probably should have called or something, but that's fine. Hi. You have heterochromia. Doge would like you. Alright, are you on the list? You're not on today's list. Alright, I need a question. You had to leave due to an emergency at work. That's what they all say. Nacha Michaelis 424. Nacha Michaelis. It's 789. 7896 5366 541. 5366 5413. 5366 5413 5413 DDD. Looking good. DDD. I could probably call, right? 1346. I understand how a rotary phone works. I grew up with one of these, actually. Fun fact. Anyone there? Anastasia speaking. My mother is not at home. Whatever. Okay. Right eye blue, left eye green, but looking good. Curly hair, looking good. She has freckles and a round face. You know what? Everything's looking good. All right. You're not on today's list. Do I let you through? DDD. Fuck it, go through. If things go south, that's on me. Hello. Now, miss, you're missing your paperwork, please. I need you to please give me your paperwork. Thank you very much. This is just ambiance going on here. There's no funny music or anything. It's like, we're just here having a good time. You're not even on the fucking list today. You're not even on the list. You should be on the list. That tells me. Motherfucker, you are not on this list. Alright, hold on. Let me just make sure. DDD 1962 is when it expires. Okay. Capuchin Reftelin. Let's call 4258, please. 4258. Hello, Elf speaking. My wife and I are in the apartment right now. Just, I think that was a doppelganger. I think we got a doppelganger here. They think they're pretty bad. You've contacted the DDD. A group of agents has been sent to your building. Please wait for the cleaning protocol to run. Dude, they're cleaning my floors. Let's go. Food. Oh, shit. Oh, complete? I was just eating my lunch. I mean dinner. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way that just happened. Well, yeah, the first special doppelganger, like I looked at the achievements and like tried to figure this out. It's taken people like days to get this guy. This is my first run. I just opened the game. What up, Lassie? Lucky Duck? I had to message Doge because apparently they spent like ages trying to get Peaches when him and Allie played. Allie doesn't care, damn. No, he's not. They don't care about achievements that much. This is funny. Do I just let Peaches go through? Like, buddy, you're not on the list. Like, I get it. Peaches, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry, but like, I'm trying to get a good rank here. And I understand you're here. But I need you to die. I'm sorry. He ain't done nothing wrong, however, he's gonna just be giving Peaches to the agents. It's fine. It's fine. Peaches for all. Peaches for all. I can continue my job. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Ah, the Milkman. He's part of my thumbnail. You're here. All right, cool. You look tired as hell. Everything's looking good, Milkman. Francis Mossis. All right, just want to be sure. Francis with the IS. Okay. You're a Milkman. Get it. Cool. 3-2. You are the only one there. Long nose, thin chin, tired eyes, short hair, wears a hat. You are wearing a hat. 64 2355 694 2355 694 18995 18995. We're looking good, Francis, and we're just going to give a call to your area. Just want to make sure you're okay, dude. Just want to be sure. Francis has caused quite a stir. The Soups think that this guy's hot. Is that what's going on? All right, dude, everything seems to be in order. I mean, no one's there, so head on through. Head on through, buddy. Head on through. Hey, what's up, bro? Let's see, Isaac with the 2 A's. Goss, okay. You're coming as your job from a reporter. Okay, are you a reporter? Yes, you are. Big eyebrows, big smile, prominent chin, big nose, big, and big. Got the DDD logo. Everything's looking good. Goss, AZAC, 4569855, 4569855, 12369, 12369. I know you're on the list, so you're probably not there. Let's call anyway. I don't know if we need to call, but I'm gonna call anyway because I'm scared. I have the fucking memory of a goldfish. I think I dialed the wrong number. Was it 7332? I was 7332. All right, everything's looking in order. Let's mark off the list. Everything's in order. You can head on through. You're on the list. Everybody's looking great. Everything's looking fine. Everything's great. Chad, how are you doing today? Now hold on a second. Your right eye's blue and your left eye's green. Did I get everything wrong? Right eye blue, left eye green. Is this supposed to be her right eye blue, left eye green? Did I fuck up earlier? I might have. Nacha Michaelis, Nacha Michaelis. 7896 5366 7896 5366 5413 5413. Oh, potato. 24. Prison as a chef. Everything looks good. Did I get the eyeballs wrong? I think I got the eyeballs wrong. How's it going? How's it going? We got peaches. This is my first run. We got peaches. Just skip. Pretty sure I got somebody wrong. I probably don't know my lefts and rights. You know what? You're looking pretty snazzy, my dude. You're looking pretty snazzy. I have 1-3. You're probably not there yet. Long neck, wears a hat, has a mustache, small eyes. Everything's looking good. You're a businessman, okay? Oops, sorry. Businessman, all right. 535-00369, 535-00369, 8845, 8845. Angus Cipriani. Angus, oh shit. Angus Cipriani. There's 2 N's in your name. There's 2 N's in your name. There's 2 N's. Cipriani. Cipriani. You're on the list. Everything's good to go. Come on in. See, I don't know if they mean like if they're facing me, if it's their right eye, or if it's me facing them, you know? Like, that's the thing that confuses me. Everything's looking good. Peach. Okay, Albertsky Peachman. Albertsky Peachman. All right, I just want to make sure. Albertsky Peachman. Man. All right, everything's good. Oh, yeah. All right, let's just take a look. What fucking floor are you on, dude? 412? All right, cool. Robert and Albertsky. Mustache, prominent chin, big eye, nose, big eyebrows, and a long face. He does have a long face. Everything's looking good. You're a shoemaker. All right, shoemaker indeed. What do we got here? 14651298. 14651298. 6354. 6354. Everything's looking good. Come on in. Party is waiting for you. I would assume it's whatever their right side is, like physically. So then that one would have been... Where's your ID? You don't look like the milkman. Entry request. You're on today's list, though. That's cool. I'm gonna just go. Soup's fine. Is that attractive too? He does have the big mouth. I mean, some people like the big mouth. Big mouth can go physically. So then if it's physically, then that person I just killed was wrong. Am I dead? Right. You're on the list. Resident. I mean, everything's looking good. Uh, 7856-1326. 756-1326. 9514-9514. You're on the list. You're good to go. Big Mouth can go what? What do you mean? I said nothing suspicious at all. Did I lose? Alright, what did I do? Captured 4 doppels. Didn't kill any neighbors. I didn't allow any doppels in. Rank? First fucking try. Let's go. That's right. First try. We finished one playthrough alive. Got the S rank. We're better than Henry. Peaches is a doppelganger. Did pretty good. Nice. All right, and that's it. I hope you guys had a good... No, I'm just kidding. We're still going to go for the achievements. We will do probably like nightmare mode. We might do it today. We might not. But let's try to get like at least as many achievements here as possible. So I know that the next achievement that we should get is getting F rank. So we're going to kill all of the people. Everyone, well, not all, but you'll see. First one. What do you got? Good afternoon. You're on the list. Excuse me, I'm dying. Roman Stilinski, Stilinski. Roman Stilinski. Roman Stilinski. DDD. What do you get? What's your thing? Big nose, scar on the right chin. That's right. Yeah, no, it is right. Yeah, so it's facing us. Long face, one eyebrow, wears a hat. Well, he's got a unibrow. Okay, Roman. All right. Why, but the only achievements I care about are Steam achievements for some reason? I do too, but like at the same time, I feel like I should give this game my due diligence, you know? 4839-2504, 4839-2405, 392405, 9684, 9684. This is the building. Come from public accountant. 1152. This game is a good one, true. He doesn't have a hat though. Is his hat there? He did leave it here. He's a human. We gotta get him. We gotta get him. He's a human. He's a human. He's a hummus, actually. If you've watched me play Killer Clowns, you know that humans are hummus. I just care about all sorts of achievements, but I want to like 100% the game, like actually 100% the game. I've been watching recently. There's a few people who like do achievement like runs of games and they're like, I got all the achievements, and then they refunded it, which I hate those videos. Hate them with the burning passion. But there's another one who does like, he does achievement videos where he doesn't 100% the game, but like he just gets all the achievements and just calls it at that. He's the same guy that I watched do Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, where like he didn't get all the pinatas. It seemed like he didn't get max level because that's not an achievement, but still like got all the achievements. So he like said he completed the game. And at that, I'm like, no, I think you should try to actually 100% the game in that case. Like also get the achievements, but also 100% it. That's my thing. But yeah, 100%ing then refunding is foul. I hate those videos. It's like, here's a Discord message. I'm going to beat your game in less than 2 hours. Do it. You won't. And I'm like, you're a fucking dick. I'm going to make content and probably going to make more money. I'm going to make all the money back probably off that video. And I'm still going to refund it. It's like, oh, I'm doing it for a joke. Then why put it in your video? Clickbait? You're a dickhead. Just saying. Anyway, hi, Angus. Where's Eddie? All right, Angus. Cipriani. It's like when you say Giuseppe. Giuseppe. My bartending teacher would always like, he's like, every time I say Giuseppe, he has to like do this. And he got me to do it. And I hate it. But it's kind of funny. Giuseppe. 56500 369 500-369 8845 8845. Where's a hat, no mustache, small eyes, cool. Coming from your job as a businessman, you are a businessman, that's fine, cool, everything's looking good. All right, now I must kill you. What up, Derpy? Every friendly game was because I couldn't access the last third part of the gameplay that was supposed to finish the story. Yeah, and see, here's the thing. If you have a game and it's broken or you actively are not having fun with it, like, then I would understand, like, refunding the game. But if you are doing it for content and saying that you're refunding the game because you're going to finish it super fast, ever dream this clown? Every night all over the world, hundreds of people see this clown in their dreams. If this clown appears in your dreams, don't play any game with him. If you want more information, go to... Sure. Okay, bye. But I will play games with him. Maybe later. Yeah, no, I just think those people are just fucking dickheads. So... And if it was a pro game finish, it took me an hour. I'm sorry, but I'm paying $12 for less than an hour's worth of gameplay. I didn't read what that man said. Fuck. Ah, whatever. Resident in a building, apartments on third floor. I wasn't paying attention. Your lawyer, big nose, prominent mustache, monocle, head round face. So I mean, everything's good there. DDD resident. Elf Capucine, Capucine, 1205 4809 4809 6347 6347. Let me just call 4258. What's happening about refunds? I'm just talking about those videos where like they achievement hunt and like beat games less than 2 hours and then say they refund it after, and it's like the Discord message that like, my husband is not at home. Is he back? Yes, I am going to kill him though. Anyway, I'm just talking about the fact that I hate those sort of content creators. Like, I do want to make achievement hunt videos, but I want to, so this is something I was actually talking about with like content that I want to make in the future, right? And stuff I've been working on. And I actually have a really cool idea that I personally would enjoy. And let's see what we got. All right, so you're absolutely an imposter. We'll worry about you here in a moment. But I want to show y'all something. So I have to redo all this, but I just want to show y'all something here. So I've talked about the fact that I love achievement hunting and trying to 100% games and why I'm trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done. And I actually, my version of what I want to do for, listen, stop paying, we'll worry about fucking Raisinhead in a moment. Stop paying attention to Raisinhead. We're talking about other stuff. Raisinhead, we'll worry about you in a moment. So this right here, this is called the backloggery, where I have to re-put all my games on. They had to redo the server, and I don't remember my old login, so I have to re-add all of it. But this site has a thing where it considers mastering a game, like giving a diamond rank to a game, showing that you've completely mastered understanding of the game. So I actually want to do like an achievement guide video of not only showing how to get the achievements, but also what I would consider mastering the game to label something as diamond on here. So that's what I want to do moving forward. Make it a little bit more unique. So anyway, this guy's got a raisin for his head. Either that or he just is a car crash victim that we're all dickheads for making fun of. The very clickbaity videos. Yeah, no, Discord, yeah, like the fake Discord messages are definitely like the clickbaity videos. I get it, but I still feel like it's a douchebag thing to do. Some more like Smollett because he publicly jokes about that shit on their Twitter and stuff. And yeah, no, they definitely do it for views. But like, I feel like even joking about the fact that you're refunding it implies that you will refund it. Which I feel like just makes you a dick. Also, come on in. The water's great. Hot tub's heating up right now. I don't know. I just think it's a terrible thing to do. Alright. Can you give me anything? Okay. You're on the list. On the right cheek, small nose. Okay. DDD. 7856132. 6132 69514 514. Everything's looking good. Just murder you. Cool. With the just clickbait hooligans? Yeah. No, absolutely. Banter towards his friends. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, like, no, there's definitely though some like people who are achievement hunters who like do that shit, and I think that's just super low blow. So, also, we haven't really been getting any like appearance different ones. See, this is where I got, because like this is the left eye, this is the right eye. You are Nacha Michaelis. I still need your ID. Nacha Michaelis, resident. You're a chef on 2-4. Okay, chef 2-4. 7896536. 7896536 65413. Okay. See, right eye is this one. Green eye, that's the left one. Curly hair, freckles, and a round face. Everything's looking good. DDD's right there. DDD's right there. All right. You were on the list. Perfect. And I need to kill you. All right. What do you think they do to clean? Do they just like fire a bunch of machine guns? Do they just light them on fire? Do they just take them away and do whatever the sock thing in Monsters Inc. is, where they just shave them? I don't know. What do you think they do? Hi. Good afternoon. You're not on the list. You should be on the list? I disagree, but you're probably a bad person. 1, 2, resident, your shoemaker, Albert Peachman. 1, 2. That's probably big does, big does. Everything's looking good. 1465 129. 1465 129 86354 86354. Let's call your floor 2668 2668. I went a little bit too far. Think incinerator? You think they just guide them to the incinerator? Oh, he's not home. Cool. And he's never coming home. He will never come home. You'll never see your brother again. Did you jump them? Fair. Hi or whatever. You're not on the list. Why are you such an asshole? Anastasia Michaelis. Oh, didn't I just kill your mother earlier? Anastasia Michaelis. I'm pretty sure I killed your mom earlier. That's fine, right? Anastasia Michaelis, 13269 13269 534462 34462. I think, if I recall correctly, that you're actually home right now. Dictator destroy the molecules? Fair. Hello, Anastasia speaking? Oh my gosh, you're home? Your mother's not home? Well, she's not coming home, but don't worry. I got you a twin sister. I got you a twin sister. Everything's great. Bro, I think you got a little, it's not blood. It's a new kind of milk. Fuck it, he's got me sold. Get on in there, buddy. Ah, we died. What's up? All right. Let's see what happened. Doppels captured 0. Neighbors killed 6. Doppels I allowed in 3. Rank. F rank. Let's fucking go. That's how we do it. And with that, killed a neighbor and be murdered. Let's go. I'm going to be right back because kid's not feeling well. I'll be right back. Actually, before I go back, so that way y'all have something to listen to, let me copy this. Be right back. I'm back for the time being. I don't know what it is. I'll eat 2 bites of food. My stomach is just like espresso everywhere. It's like, all right, cool. There's some delicious steak though. Dislike. That'll be fine. All right, we back. More of this. What do I do now? What sort of achievement do we go for? Capture 100 doppelgangers. Okay. Oh, we should probably do that. Survive without opening a folder? Fucking easy. I know what we do. What do you have to do if you want to survive every folder? Hello. Get the fuck out of here. Because guess what we're doing? Everyone gonna die. I don't care that you are here. It's time for you to disappear. It's great. Hello, you contacted us. I don't know if that was a real person or a fake person, but we're gonna do it anyway. Who wants hummus? That's what I'm asking. Hello. You look human. We'll just, you know, get through this painlessly. I did contact a DDD. And now you're dead. This guy's alive. Hello. Your mole's on the wrong side of your face. You're actually a doppelganger. That's crazy. Ah, delicious. Hi. I'm just cleaning everything. Don't worry about me. Also, Sparks typed Rise Against, and I'm just like thinking of Rise Against songs stuck in my brain. What's up, bro? You're not on the list. Don't hold me back now. I don't need your help now. You won't let me go now. You won't let me go. Go. Man, now I should do a Rock Band stream at some point again, because Rock Band was a lot of fun. Ah, you're the right person. I'm here to cleanse you from your mortal coil as I eat my steak. Hi. Ah. Now Jesus told me about you. I was told that whenever you show up that you needed to die. That is specific words from the cheese. Heard it from the cheese themselves. Let it be known. You're missing your monocle, sir. Where's your monocle? He does have a monocle. You can almost taste my flesh. Now we can't be having that. I don't need your help now. You won't let me go. Go. Also, I got like Rage Against the Machine stuck in my head too. I got so many random songs stuck in my head. Dang, wish me luck. I don't think I'm gonna make tomorrow on this math final. Pineapple, I believe in you. I was told to kill you again. Crazy. But I believe in you. I have all the faith. Sparks doesn't have faith in you. Derpy and Blossy do, though. I don't know about anyone else. But we got faith in you. We got faith. I got an interview tomorrow. Ah, we did it! I captured and killed 4 neighbors. You believe in Pineapple? Good night, Pineapple. Let's go. Ah, we did not open a folder. All right, so now we gotta wait for Chester. I think is the only thing we need to do. Oh, and we gotta discover the secret of the universe. Okay, so now we gotta wait for, there's one more VIP in arcade mode, I know, which is 42, buddy. And we have to do a quiz, so we're just gonna keep killing people. I think everyone's okay with this. Imagine just walking to your building and the doorman just hits emergency button phase. What do you do in that situation? Just accept you're gonna get vaporized? Dude, I'd be fucking terrified. I would be like I would, if I got an apartment, right? Let's say I got an apartment by myself. And like, you like have to read like the logistics and there's like a doppelganger system going on. I would look and be like, okay, I'm reading the, like, let's just imagine that this is like the thing. So I'd be like reading it and be like, okay. Gatekeeper has the right to determine if you are a doppelganger or not. I would fucking leave. I would find a new place. Like, I would not rely on a human to that. Somebody could be feeling murderous that day. Be like, hello. Close. Like, the moment that happens, I would be like shitting myself right there. Because I know what's about to happen. And I'd be screaming that I'd be a real person. But that's what a doppelganger would do too. So I'd be like, you have one too many eyeballs, miss. You're only... Oh, okay. I was like, there's something growing in there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eyeballs. You're only supposed to have 6. I'm sorry. It is time for you to die. I'd be sobbing. So true. Like, I'd be like, please. Please, I'm real. I'm a real person. I swear. Take my DNA. Just don't vapor. And then it's just over. Like, there's nothing you can do in that situation. Meanwhile, the gatekeeper's racking up murder charges faster than insert Jack the Ripper. Let's go with that. Hey, you have 5 few eyeballs, miss. Last person had 1 too many. Now she had 5 too much. Honestly, I just start running. That would just give your guilt away immediately. You're a fugitive for the rest of your life. Just fleeing. You know what would suck? You know what they should add to this game? Like, as you close this, they do like one last ditch effort. Like, you close the thing and then a dialogue box picks up or pulls up, right? And it's like asking what's going on, or like 2 lines where it's like does this mean you're killing me? I'll miss my wife, or something of the sort. Like something to just try to like tug at your heartstrings, like at the last second. Like, you close it, they're just like, tell my wife I love her. And then you're just like, you don't have a wife. Kill. Because I killed her this morning. I'm just kidding. Hello. Just killing all the people. Some of them would 100% doppelganger, like, like all of a sudden just in big letters, F-U. Oh my gosh, you guys can't see that fucking mouse again. I just realized that sometimes the mouse just does not want to show up. Hold on. Capture cursor. There you go. Hello. I'm supposed to kill you. Hold on, let me close this first. But imagine, like, you just see, I want to rage. Why do you want to rage? Oh, but I was saying, Bossy, like, imagine just, like, in this text box, it's just giant, like, F-U-C-K, exclamation point. Like, that's just it. And it's like, yep, that was a doppelganger. And you find out the one person you killed was actually human. And you're like, oh. Ah, you! I was waiting for you. Your name is Chester. Hello. What's up? What is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything else? I know this one. That is a 42. Good sir. That's correct. What is the scientific name of the Australian animal that drastically changes its appearance when removed from its natural habitat? Psychrolutes. Psychrolutes marcidus. What the fuck is a... What the fuck is a... What? What is this? He's a blobfish. He's a blobfish. That's what that is. That's funny. I like that. What is the name of the only sport that allows you to punch your opponent in the face because they capture a piece? That is chess boxing. At least how many times do you have to fold a 0.01 to cover the distance between Shire and Mordor? So I haven't seen the answer, by the way. I haven't seen the answer. Like, I only have it up enough to just see the second answer. I don't know what this is referencing, but... my guess is 38. I don't know why. Something's telling me 38. Hey, it is 38. That's funny. I just scrolled down and it said 38. I'm like, cool. The key is hide. Big brain this shit. Okay. Could be wrong. Let's see. Shit. The one song where the boys hide away or something? Q P O N M L K J I H G F E 20 A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T. Chat. This is such a, I know, here's the thing, like it's solve, like it's getting fuck P O N M L K J I H. Was that 8? I think that's 8. 8 is H. C D E F G H I. And we are immediately wrong. Fuck. What I was trying to do is like figure out the distance between the letters, and it doesn't look like the first word says chat. This one's House of a Cipher. Does anyone know what the question is before I scroll down? Hold on. Do I have enough brain cells for this? Hold on, I got this. Hold on, I got this. Alright, now we can do this. No. Keyword. Coder. I haven't looked at chat, by the way, so if y'all put it there. Aha. Let's put these. Oh, that counts as one. Okay. Don't read chat or delete it. What are we supposed to do? Well, we're supposed to decipher it, but let me see. And then what if I do hide right here? Decode. See, it's not really working that well. I do this again. Hide. Null cipher? Is that what this is? This could be a null cipher. Try this. Sorry. Decoder. Hide. Oops. Decrypt. Shit. Hold on. EQ, EY, QBXM, MBIA, MWXM, XUES, SBQIX, W. Decrypt. That's not what that is. Word. I don't get that. Chester's looking at me big ol' eyes. I don't like it. I lost a scare in time test 5. Listen, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm trying to figure out what the cipher is that it's using. But I'm like looking at this. Did I get the first word wrong? Because like I'm looking at it and it says HAT. So I'm thinking that maybe the first letter is not chat. It could be. Oh, wait a second. So 8 HI 9 is I, D is 4 5 8 8 4 5. Hold on, I might get this. D C B A Z E D C B A. Wait, no. I fucking forgot my letters for a second. D C B A Z Y X W 9 Q T O N M K J I G. I think I'm supposed to start on Q P O N M K L. I fucking can't spell. Holy shit. P O N M L K J I H. XWVUT. Got it. You subtract the number. Okay, so to solve this, you have to subtract the number that is in that, like, so hide can actually be done just to like kind of point this out. Hide can be translated into numbers, which is 8, 9, 4, 5. H is the 8th position, I is 9th, D is 4, E is 5. You subtract each one from each set of 4. So E is 5 minus 8, not starting from E. So you do D, which is the first one, D, C, B, A, Z, Y, X, W. You have to do that for each one. So now that we know that, the first word is what? Then we got Q. So Q minus... This is when you start getting a calculator out, so that way I can kind of figure shit out. So what do we got? Q. The calculator's not going to help. What the fuck am I doing? Q, P, O. This is a counting stream, by the way, now. We are counting! P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I. Okay. So, sorry, we'll do capitals I. B, A, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, X, W, V, U, T, M, L, K, J, I, H, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E. Yeah, now it's making some sense. A, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S. Where am I? Okay, I, H, G, F, E. 5. Z, Y, X, W, V. What is the so that's probably E. N, X, W, V, U, T. So probably looking at, yeah, okay, 7th. X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, E, it's A, S, R, Q, O, N, N. Oh, is it like, what is the 7th planet of our solar system or something? Planet T N B A Z Y X W V U. So probably the X. W V U T. Yeah. Solar. Yeah, okay. So it's what is the seventh planet in our solar system? That makes sense. Okay. So here's the question. Do I answer this in code? Or do I answer this actually? Also, I have to now go back to middle school, maybe even elementary school, to remember planet order. It's been a bit. 4 is Mars, 5 is Jupiter, 6 is Saturn, 17 is my asshole. Got it. So, Uranus. Bro just solved a cipher? You don't like me? What did I do? Or are you talking about Chester? I like ciphers. I don't know how many of y'all remember. I don't know how many of y'all were here when I did Animal Crossing and I sent those ciphers to a few people. Like, everyone likes my ciphers. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I had one that got people stumped for 2 weeks. It was great. All right, Sparks. I'm gonna take a lifeline though. Do I have to respond in cipher order, or do I have to respond just with Uranus? Also, can we get a big rest in peace to Pluto? Pluto was everyone's favorite planet. Make Pluto a planet again. Just saying. Don't think you ever learned ciphers? There's a bunch of different ones. Like, I like ciphers. You can make your own, but people don't like it when you make your own because then that means that it's not a formula thing. Respond normally. Cool. Thank you. According to FSM, global warming is a consequence of the fact that since the 19th century, the number of... Fucking what? According to FSM, global warming is a consequence of the fact that since the 19th century, the number of... what in the fuck am I... Now, while that might be smart, and I could do ciphers and piss people off with ciphers, I fucking have no idea. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you doing? Apparently the answer is pirates. Congratulations, you've earned my badge. Thanks, buddy. Here's the thing. Not a fucking clue what you wanted. Anyway, it's back to murdering people. Dude, you're actually a doppelganger. That's hilarious. Hold on. The scar's on the wrong side. My brain hurts. You can continue your job. Are we done? Ah! I think we have to encounter Chester once more. Yeah, tickets quiz, survive playthroughs, got doppelganger red-handed, discover the secret to DDD. Yeah, complete the evil Chester's quiz. So we have to do one more, but I am going to, once again, I need to see there's one more like VIP, so we'll keep playing arcade mode until we see that VIP. He's really obvious, by the way, so we'll get, once we get that achievement, we'll move on to nightmare mode and see how we go. I didn't think that we were going to be playing this game this long. I didn't think it had this much content, but you know what? It's fine. Hi. You seem to be human. How do you feel about hummus? Where's my boy 42 tree? Also, so Kitty, you were saying that there was a bunch of bugs since Monday. Is that Monday when we played? Wasn't Monday when we played Killer Clowns last? It wasn't that bad. Because Derpy and I were like smooth sailing for a while. Damn Monday. I think I'll be playing, the schedule this week got all sorts of messed up because yesterday I got home and I was just extremely tired. To kind of explain, by the way, what happened on Tuesday. So we were supposed to stream this game on Tuesday and, oh shit, I have to, well, I'll do that in a moment. So, I'm putting in my 2 weeks in like, how long? Probably right now. I should probably do that right now. Doing this live on stream. Did you get a new job yet? So I have an interview tomorrow. During work, funny enough. But yeah, so I have an interview tomorrow. And it's like whenever a job gives me an interview, I kind of just ace the interview, like being completely honest. I really just kind of like do really, really well. So what about dare you speak to me like that? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so I got the offer and everything. So once I do the interview, like it should be fine. Like I'm doing pretty good. But I already told them that I was going to be doing it. I just need to like formally send it. Oh, you're doing pretty good. We're just murdering everybody until we find 42. So, do you get the job first, then quit? I have actually enough savings that I should be fine. Plus, I've applied to enough places that like it should be fine. So, like normally I would like hold off before I quit. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit about mentioning it. So yeah, is this game hard? I mean, I don't think so. But I also played Papers, Please a lot when I was younger, so yeah. I heard Nightmare Mode is hard. We'll do that in a little bit. We're just looking for like the last rare guy. So that's good then? Yeah. So I'm gonna have Doge just read over my resignation letter though real quick. If he's paying attention. Closer. Don't mind me, I'm just murdering everybody. I know, I always have like somebody read it over, but yeah. Say my name again? How dare you speak to me like that? I mean, you have a face, but I don't know how to say the face, you know? Is it just surprised face? Smirky face? Moving forward, I'll probably just call you. Buddy, that's your brain. Your brain is on the outside. I don't think we like that. Go away. So I'll probably just call you How Dare. Moving forward. Everyone was hard to get you lucky and get all the easy ones. Nah, you pay attention, Sporks. You pay attention. Everyone's dead. Cool, we'll play again. It's not my neighbor. None of them are my neighbor. In fact, I actually have never met my neighbors in like the past 4 houses I've lived in. Even the neighbors that we currently have right now in this house, I've never talked to them or met them. That are in. I don't know. She got eyeballs. I'm not a big fan. You a fan of WWE? Nope. I know about WWE. Not a lot, but like I know of it. Sports are not really my style. So, she's just a snail. What up, War? How's it going? But I have a shared background with other 13 houses, so we might mingle a bit more. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, we share, like, a house because it's a duplex. But, like... we never... Like, I think we talked to them once, and that was when, like, everything was frozen, and the pipes just were not working. So... Am I a fan of Minecraft? On stream? No, I think it's the worst thing to do on stream. Like, before streaming? Sure. Like, I used to play quite a bit of it, but I haven't played it in, like, 4 or 5 years, so. Used to, when I used to play Minecraft, I was on a server by, from Jesse Cox with, RPG Maker is what it was. I didn't help out with like the RPG like making sort of thing for their series. I just kind of was part of the server that like tried to make sure that everything like worked properly. Like they put in all that sort of stuff. So why the zombies in Minecraft look like Steve? When you have a game that doesn't need that much models, you could just get away with making sure they look the same. Also, if you want to see, hold on. If you want to see an issue of characters looking the same, got you. Buddy, what is going on with your face? I got something for y'all. Don't worry. Just give me 1 second. Hello, Victoria. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? If you want to talk about games that have, like, issues with, like, it's characters looking the exact same, I'm going to show you a character, okay? I'm going to show you all a character. So this is from Grand Blue Fantasy. This is the ring announcer, okay? This is the boxing ring announcer and the fight ring announcer. This is what he looks like. As you can see, normal looking dude. And then let me pull up a picture of the fisherman. Okay, so this is what the fisherman looks like. As you can see, very, very different. Now let me pull up the chef. Okay, here's the picture of the chef. As you can see, vastly different. Let me also, okay, so I got two more for you. Let me pull up the blacksmith. Now, this guy's got muscles, okay? Just keep that in mind. This guy, super strong, has got some muscles. And, okay, there we go. That's Mr. Muscles right there, the blacksmith. And finally, we have the fashionista. Let me pull up. This guy's the most fashionable person in Grand Blue Fantasy, okay? Like, everyone loves the haircut, everyone loves the style, everyone looking good, okay? There we go. I'm not joking. They literally have a thing in the game that this guy right here, the reason everyone looks the same is the haircut's very popular with humans in the game. I shit you not. Like, that is literally what they say. They're like, yeah, no, we all look the same because it's just a cool haircut. Nothing wrong with that. It's like, okay. Now, I don't even want to know what happens if you unzip her face. Actually, that's a lie. I'm kind of curious. So if you unzip her face, like, is it just brain and it just falls over? Is there another face inside the face? Is this like a reroll system where you roll the dice, right? You roll the dice. You're like, okay, not a big fan of this face. I'll give it like a 4 out of 10. Let me just unzip the face. Oh my God, we got an 8 out of 10. You're still a doppelganger, but like there is the potential that you could unzip into something more attractive. I don't know. How come trees fall when you break in Minecraft? Physics. Physics more than likely. My roommate fucking respond. Motherfucking Doges. Sorry, I curse a lot. Hello, miss. I see that you're human. I'm deciding that you are going to die. Doo-ba-doo. Where did I do this? I'm a fan of Undertale, never played it. Where the fuck did I down? Where the hell did I save this? Oh boy. Where the hell did I save this? It's just... There we go. Okay. Okay, like, so when I save it, Call of Duty games, I played some of the old ones. Like, when it came to Undertale, I went to, my friend got the flower tattooed on his leg way back when the game came out. So, like, I knew about that. That was pretty much it. Call of Duty, my roommate talked about Call of Duty, because I guess Call of Duty 6 is coming out. And, I guess people are not super happy with a lot of things for it, which is, I think, par for the course when it comes to Call of Duty games. I probably stopped playing after the first Modern Warfare. Yeah, I think I stopped playing after the first Modern Warfare. It's just, I'm not that good at FPS games, per se. Leave it to my roommate Doge. Doge will, like, destroy people in games, like FPS games. I've watched him play, like, Valorant and CSGO. But for me, like, I can barely get a headshot in a game. Unless it's, like, PvE. Then I'll be fine, but... Yeah. What's up, my dude? Once again, do not mind that we're doing this. We're just looking for Squiggles McFace Boy. So, like racing games? I haven't played too many, but Burnout's pretty cool. I feel like we're playing 20 questions. You don't need to ask me if I like every game in existence. I just play a bunch of different games. Alright, buddy, like, okay, you're gonna show up the second time? You showed up on my first run I ever did of this game, which was about an hour and a half ago. And now you're back. I'm just a fan of me. I mean, I don't even know you that well, so I can't really say one way or the other. I'm not a person who enjoys being asked bazillion questions, though. Especially when we're just kind of chilling. But that's my honest take. Hello, miss. Sorry. Are you good? No worries. I get the whole idea is like, oh, you just want to understand who you're like talking to and who the streamer is, and I get that. I absolutely do. The problem is, I feel like you got to be more picky with your questions, because if you started off honestly terrible with the questions, but these last two ones getting better. You're back. I already killed you once. I'm killing you again. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, you gotta get the broad spectrum when it comes to asking about games. When you're talking to streamers and trying to get to know them better, my recommendation is like, do broad games, don't say specifics. Saying like Call of Duty, Undertale, Minecraft, those are very, very specific games that sure everyone knows, but like it doesn't give you like a whole tell. Asking if you like racing games, that was a good question because there's a bunch of different racing games out there. You got The Crew, you got Gran Turismo, you got Need for Speed, you got Burnout. I'm a big fan of Burnout, Need for Speed. Kind of interested in Gran Turismo, and let's be real, I was a good Lego Racers player back in the day. Loved that game a ton. Like I appreciate, I like the questions though that like cover a broad range because then I can tell you what sort of games I like in it. Just like future reference, if you ask Midnight Club 3, I've heard of Midnight Club 3. I've never played it myself, but like I've heard of it, right? So just like maybe a future reference sort of thing. I'm not trying to like antagonize you or anything. This is just me personally. It's better to ask the broad range of topics rather than focusing on the niche. Do you like RPGs? Do you like JRPGs? Do you like FPS games? That way, like, it gives the streamer a chance to specifically say what game's in that genre, and then you can ask him. You had glasses before. Hey, I can't take you without your glasses, dude. I don't know what's going on with your eyes, but... I don't know why I just had like a rant sort of thing. He's seen some shit? True. He's definitely seen some shit. I don't know why I just gave a crash course on how to ask questions. I'm pretty bad at it too. But I'm somebody who also just like lurks a ton in chats, so I don't really say too much. So I just go on every stream on YouTube. I miss when YouTube had the whole like YouTube gaming tab. You can't see? Very fair, Cassie. Also, what up, Cassie? Oh, wait. Ah! Oh, as this guy's dying. Ah! Shit! Fuck! Everything's falling apart. I got a sheep. Sheeple is here. Oh, he was on the ground. Don't worry about that. Am I saying your questions are boring? They're not boring. They're just like very specific to where like I can't really add on about like add on my answers, you know? Thought you're dying? No, I just wanted to get the sheep. I mean, as you can see, there's a bunch of plushies behind me, so. But no, YouTube gaming, back when I like first streamed on only YouTube, now I stream on both YouTube and Twitch as multi-stream. Back when I only streamed on YouTube, YouTube gaming tab was so good for streams. I don't know what they, like, why they stopped that. I remember there was some whole big thing where they're like, we're not doing this anymore. But like, it was such a good, like, thing to go to because you just you go to YouTube gaming and it's like boom 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 boom, here's all these streams. Oh, you're interested. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. That's the first time somebody judged my questions. I'm just a very blunt person, how dare. Like, there's a lot of streamers, especially smaller streamers. I've talked about this numerous times. Like, they'll do kind of whatever to get on everyone's good graces. They want to be that creator that's like, I love everybody. You might be like doing all this thing that's like, why is this? But like, I'm gonna be nice to everybody, even if it's not cool or something. Like, they try to be like outwardly positive and like overtly like fake and positive. Yes. 1 second, y'all. Have a good night, Kitty. Thank you for coming to the stream. Also, Doge says hi. Sorry about that. We are back. This guy is a gentleman for waiting. We are going to kill him though. Sorry. Sorry. We were talking about, I forgot. I apologize for kind of stopping the stream for a little bit there. We were just talking about the whole resignation sort of thing for work tomorrow. We just wanted, like, he was telling me just what he thought about the whole like letter and everything, because I always like to have somebody have a second pair of eyes on it. And he was just like recommending like what the proper order was for how to resign, which is funny because I've definitely resigned for more jobs than he has. But I understand, like, he courtesy is like the highest priority for him, while for me it's like kind of in the middle. And it doesn't help that part of it's a lie, but that's fine. Are you a fan of That's Not My Neighbor? I am. This is a good game. I kind of wish that it dropped with a lot more content, but you know, it's still fine. It's still a good time. Like, I think the allure of this game, I apologize for kind of trying to get everything back on track there. But I think the appeal of this game is more so because with Papers, Please, which this game gets compared to a lot, Papers, Please is a lot of the shock factor with what goes on and the difficulty as it ramps up over time, with having to identify who you can allow, who you can't allow, x-ray scanning people, shooting people, like that sort of stuff, tranquilizing people, arresting, so on and so forth. Like, there's a lot you can do in that game, and there's so many different endings. It's a very, very fleshed out game, but it can be overwhelming. This is like a dumbed down version, in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying that people who are done play this game, but more of the fact that this is a significantly easier version than Papers, Please. If you're playing Papers, Please, this game is far easier than Papers, Please can ever be. Papers, Please, you put a banner in your office and you die the next day. Like, that's how hard it can be. This game, you get a badge on the wall and no one bats an eye. So thank you. I appreciate that. But I think the allure of this game, and what I think I like about this game, is not so much the achievement grind in this game, because I like achievement grinding, but these ones are just relatively easy and random. When it comes to the doppelgangers, like the different appearances, I think that's the cool thing that people like about this game, and myself included, because you're seeing all these different variations of doppelgangers, like this one. Look at, her eyes just has holes in them. Like, that, it's fucking creepy as shit. Like, I hate things that happen to eyes. Get her off my screen. Holy crap. But like, it looks cool, and I think maybe that might be where, I don't know what Nightmare Mode like fully entails. I've heard that like the differences become very minute, but and maybe people don't like the minute differences there, but I think the allure of Nightmare Mode is the fact that everything looks cool from the get-go, and since it looks cool from the get-go, you get to, you know, respond to that rather than yeah, you get to respond to like how the Nightmare characters look in comparison to what their alternative version is, because it's not as egregious as the human version. See, like this too, like, look at her eyes. It's like, hey, yo, what's going on with your eyes? You put melons in your eyes and you thought that would work? No, but like, it looks cool. It looks odd. It's a talking point. That being said, I hope that there's like more interesting stuff that they add to the game later, that's for sure, and I think a lot of people are waiting for different modes. But I think that I think it's like one guy working on this, right? I definitely think that they should try like adding more variations as well. Some being extremely egregious, some being super minute. But I think like every character should have around the same amount of variations, but make sure there's like maybe 2 or 3 egregious ones. If you have 2 or 3 egregious variations, people who are playing the game, streamers especially, are going to be like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? Some are going to have the super over the top reactions because that gets them the views. For me, I'm just like this, like, lady, that's not where your hands are supposed to go. Your hands are down. What do you think is on her hands? Like, do you think she has hands and then these are just another set of hands? Or do you think they're just nubs? Like, they're just like nubs and like just like a nub, and then it's like their hands are up there. I don't know. I mean, we're killing her either way, but see, like, it's a talking point and it's like a little shock factor, and I think that's what a lot of people like about this game. Nightmare mode, once again, I'm pretty sure it's the more the allure of the characters themselves. So, also, my chatbot sees all. What did you say? That's not the right one. Chatbot's right here. At least I'm asking weird and gross questions. Why is every neighbor being eliminated? There's an achievement to eliminate 40 doppelgangers, and rather than figuring it out, we can just kill them. And I wouldn't say you're asking weird or gross questions. You're just asking questions at least pertain to the game, which I appreciate. I don't think they're gross or anything. What do you mean, boy? I'm just saying, if sheeple showed up to my window, sheeple be looking a little sus. Sheeple might have to see some greener pastures. I'm just saying. I'm kidding, Cassie. I'm kidding. Horn. Horn. Horn, horn, horn. 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 I'm just kidding, Cassie. Did you see the Core Keeper 1.0 trailer? I did not. Are they finally getting the 1.0 out? I completely missed like the past week of games and everything. I know a lot of stuff got announced. I need to catch up on it. I'm trying to get back into like getting a bunch of games done super, super quick, which is why like we're wrapping up a whole lot of games this week. Buddy, that's some weird ass astigmatism you got going on there. Honestly, lately with when I was having kind of a rough time this past weekend, what was getting me through it was reading TV tropes and watching Gotham chess videos. I haven't watched chess in about like 8-9 years. I'm glad I can still remember how chess works and everything about it. And I definitely was just watching bots being dumb in chess, but also like some of Gotham's or Levy's like professional matches, which are pretty cool. Comes out August 27th. Could be the biggest update they've ever done. They haven't even revealed everything yet. Sick. Guess I know what I'm streaming again on the 27th. I don't know if I'm going to be doing because God, the last time I played Core Keeper, was with Velmesh and Divide by Zero. And Zero and I were doing really, really good. And then Vel, I don't know what happened with Vel. Like, everything was going fine in the run. We were all having fun, I thought. Like, usually there's always open communication when it comes to collab streams I do, especially with other streamers in the past. I don't think that's supposed to be there, sir. I don't think that's supposed to be there. That grin is too grinny. She was actually a hummus, so it's fine. No, but Vel, like, Zero and I, like, I talked with Zero, and Zero was like, hey, this is really fun. I'm looking forward to playing more. And Vel was even like, hey, I'm looking forward to playing more. And all of a sudden we get a message that says, hey, can we cancel the Core Keeper series, or if I can no longer be part of it? I don't feel like I can continue anymore. And I thought that I did something wrong. I thought, like, did I fuck something up? Did I lose a friend again? Like, did I just make somebody like, I don't think I was making any like weird jokes or anything. Usually when it comes to collabs, unless I like know the person really, really well, I try to refrain from my like over the line jokes and everything. Or like, you know, we talk about Nikke quite a lot in on these streams and good old degeneracy. But, you know, if there's somebody who I'm playing games with that I don't often play games with, I try to like at least, you know, make sure that everyone feels comfortable, right? And I don't know. I never got a response on if I was the problem or not. Based on how abrupt it was, I feel like it might have been me, which, I mean, it sucks, but and then Vel's never shown up again, I think, since then. Which I mean, Vel has become like mostly a cyberpunk streamer with like mods and everything, which is cool. Like, that is absolutely awesome. Good for them. But I'd still love to talk with them again. I don't think I have them like on the same server or anything, so it's a little rough. Want me to tell you what's being added? Do you want to watch the trailer spoil your 3? You can tell me what's added. I don't like watching trailers at all, because I think trailers spoil way more than people believe. Because I have a game idea that I want to make, and I had like the full trailer in mind and what I would want to do for it. Doesn't spoil any twists, doesn't spoil anything crazy. Tricks you about the game. One of my favorite ideas that I've done. Or that I want to do, rather. Give me 1 second. Doing like multiple things at the same time. What's up, buddy? Oh shoot. Do this. Killing everybody. See, I tell you, my brain threw up. Yeah, no, you can tell me what it is. I just won't. I don't tend to watch trailers at all because I don't like being spoiled on stuff that gets spoiled in the trailers. Also, Potato, I have to say, I didn't say this on stream yet, but I find it freaking baffling that the day you played Amanda the Adventurer, like I see it in my Discord, Simple Potato playing Amanda the Adventurer. I watched Amanda the Adventurer 2, like the demo, because I'm too scared. I'm gonna be honest, I'm too scared to play the game myself, so I'll watch other people play it. I hate the uncanny valley of it, but it seems interesting enough. And I read the entire TV Tropes page, and by the time I finished, I look at my phone, it says Simple Potato playing Amanda the Adventurer, and I'm just like, excuse me? Excuse me? And then shortly thereafter, I got grilled by cheese. So apparently, I don't know how many of y'all are into like horror ARGs or anything. I've never been like a super big fan, especially of like the video series ones. They don't super appeal to me. Like, I'll listen to the recaps and everything every now and again, but I don't think that mouth is supposed to be there. I really don't think that's supposed to be there. Let's get you out of here. It's a little but no, so Cheese grilled me because reading the TV Tropes page for Amanda the Adventurer, it talked about another series called Welcome Home. That's what it's called. It's called Welcome Home, which, if you're into horror ARGs or anything of the sort, you probably like know exactly what it is. You've probably been following it, so you know what it is, so on and so forth. But I knew nothing. I've never heard of this before. Never in my life heard of Welcome Home. And fucking scared the shit out of me for multiple reasons, actually. Interesting. I'll look forward to playing it in August then, Potato. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. But what I was saying with Welcome Home. So, like I said, I don't know how many of y'all know about the ARG. It's been around for, I think, the past year or so, maybe 2. And Game Theory has talked about it. A whole bunch of, like, YouTubers have talked about it. I apparently completely missed it. But I also... The TV Tropes page itself scared the shit out of me. Because I saw it. And I saw the main character. I think his name was Wally. Yeah, Wally, I think, is the main character's name. And I saw that. I saw the whole, like, logo with, like, all the characters. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I remember watching this when I was a kid. And, you know, having a good time. And I was like, oh, yeah, because, like, Eddie was, like, one of my favorite characters. And I always felt bad about him and stuff. And I just, like, started, like, having these fake fucking memories because it doesn't fucking exist. Like, I literally sat in my chair at work. And I was, like I like see the logo and I'm reading the like the synopsis and I was like, oh yeah, you know, this was I remember it being pretty good. It was a good time. Fucking doesn't exist. Don't understand where any of those memories came from. And like I only learned about like what the series was today. Like I actually finished reading the TV Tropes page and like the whole thing that gives like the recaps and whatnot. I just finished that like during my shift today because nothing was going on. And one of the last things I read is people who have seen the series either jokingly or truthfully say that they remember the series actually existing and it's not a project made by I think the creator's name is Clown. But I swear, before I knew anything of the series, before I like read it, I like knew that one of the characters' names was Eddie. I knew the main character, like I've seen them before but couldn't remember. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, there's like a group of them and like they're all like different, some are animals, whatnot. Eddie like got made fun of a bunch, but like, yeah, I guess it was kind of weird, not too crazy or anything. Nah, fucking I literally had the full false memories of false memories, and not like oh, I'm just gonna vie for attention sort of false memories. Like I shit you not, I like fucking like sat back in my chair just like, that was pretty good. Man, I don't remember anything like weird happening under the surface, because that's what it said on the Amanda the Adventure page that was referencing it. Like, it was like, oh yeah, the Welcome Home fan base. Like the Welcome Home fan base like really enjoys the Amanda the Adventurer series. I'm like, oh okay, but that's like, I guess it sounds familiar. I wonder what that is. I open it up and I like literally just memories. Fucking all of them are fake. Like all of them must be fake. I don't know how I know what I knew. So but I ended up reading more about it, and it definitely seems like that's crazy. Yeah, no, I've scared the shit out of me. The only thing that like conflicted Potato with like the ARG version is like, while I didn't remember Wally's name or anything, I remember that like his face was like a little more elongated, and that his tongue, weirdly enough, like his tongue was like from the bottom, not from the top. So I like, that was like one difference. And then like, yeah, his face was like a little bit more elongated, like pushed forward. But because the whole thing is like, it's lost media, like quote unquote, because it's an ARG, it's possible that because you don't see the face at all, it's not like pushed in, but it's like, I guess when they get to the point where they probably do show like some like episodes that they want to do. Dude, you're back with the blood? I've already let you through once. I can't let you through again. But Yeah, I get there's probably gonna be a point where they do like show like the quote unquote lost episodes of it to like really draw in like interest. Like if Wally's face becomes like slightly elongated, like it's kind of like circular, but like you see like the little elongation, I'm gonna fucking freak, because like that was my memory, and I don't know why. I think I've had some of those experiences before where like I'll dream about something, like I'll go to sleep for like however long I end up sleeping for, and it's just a dream of something. I'm like, oh, this is cool, and then I found out the next day it actually exists. What up, Constantine? This game's been popular lately. Personally, not my kind of game. It's fun to see others play. That's what we were talking about earlier. Like, the main draw of this game is not so much the gameplay, because like the gameplay is incredibly basic, very, very easy, not too much you need to do. Yeah, I guess the nightmare mode, you probably have to pay attention a little, but like people are more so like wanting to see what different doppelgangers there are. I think that's the more pressing draw for people. Which, like, yeah, we're going through. We're trying to see all the different doppelgangers, but at the same time, I'm also trying to get the achievements while I'm at it, you know, while we're here. So, we're just, like, skimming through this. I think what we'll do, because I have another plan that I also want to get done today, we'll probably, once we get the last VIP for arcade mode, I'll end off the stream and then switch to our second game of the day, and then we'll play this one more time and do all the hard mode stuff. So can't see it too well. My hair is too long and I have glasses in the way. Good job, buddy. Good job. Appreciate that one. But like, see, that's the thing. You see the funny faces, and that's why I think for the creator of this game, they should have like every character, even on the nightmare modes, have like 2 to 3 egregious versions of imposter or doppelganger, because those like insane ones, that gets people to laugh, that gets people to be interested, and they play the game more to see what different types there are. It's why games like Exit 8, I don't know how many of y'all know about that, or Shinkansen 8, is that what it's called? The train version, where it's like you go down a train or you go down a hallway, and if it's different than the normal, you have to walk the other way. It's the reason why those games are so popular. It's not so much because of like the let me nitpick every little thing. Like if that was the case, there'd be so many different games of that version. No, it's because of the incredible oddity of witnessing it for the first time. Like, that's why people play it and watch it. So, once again, when you stream for as long as I have, even though, like, even though I'm not like the most, how do I put this? Even though I'm not the most like, popular streamer or anything like that, I'm not that big of a streamer, I still like know vaguely like what people look for in games and why like certain games do really well over others. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to what gets people talking and what gets people interested. A lot of people don't want to play the game themselves. All they want to do is watch somebody else react to the craziness. Now, some people definitely like played it themselves so that way they can like experience it themselves and get the word out there. But at the end of the day, a lot of people play this game, and like I said, Exit 8 and the Shinkansen one, I think it's like Shinkansen something, just to see a person's reaction to the craziness that happens, you know? I think that's why Papers, Please did really well, is because not just because of the difficulty, but because most people played like the first, I would say like 5-6 days of Papers, Please, and just the sheer insanity that happens in the first 5-6 days. You know, people play that, they see the insanity, that's as far as most people get, and that's all said and done, you know? And I'm not like a reaction streamer or anything. I'm not somebody who like does over the top reactions or anything of the sort. Mostly because like I think there's a fine line to having a legitimate reaction to actively being surprised. Like with all these, I am actively being surprised, but I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe, have you seen that person's nose is missing? I can't like, no one really. If you actively freak out like that, you must be really excited when you see a dollar bill on the ground. You must hype up all your bros. Dollar bills on the ground. Oh my God! Like, it's like, no. It's still nice to have like a pleasant surprise. Just be like, oh, that's not supposed to be there. That's interesting. Though I guess my more reactions come from visual novels. If I played Danganronpa on stream and it was blind, I'm telling y'all right now, those reactions, sublime. One of my brothers can actually attest to this when I was playing V3. I don't know how many people know about Danganronpa. Presumably, probably a lot of people have heard of it. But if you've played Danganronpa 1, 2, and V3, all really good games. I took a week off of work actually to 100% V3 on my Vita, and some of the trials in V3, pretty much all of them except for one, I think, my brother could hear me like freaking out over the reactions of like stuff going on. Like I was actually getting blown away and making noise, and it's the first time he's heard me like actively outwardly react to something. It was cool though. It was definitely a good fun time, and I look forward to playing the game again on stream with like Cheese and Doge and Midori. We just got to figure out when. There's actually 2 visual novels I have on the docket coming up that I hope everyone's excited for. I know nothing about both of them, just like their general premise. So those should be some interesting twists, for sure. I think if you want to see like my best reactions, probably the Zero Escape series definitely would probably be up there when it comes to Kit surprised moments. I think is the best way to put it. Because some of the things that happen in that game, I didn't know if I could emotionally recover. And then everyone in the second game was like, Kit's Dio, and I got very depressed. Because Dio is the fucking worst. I'm not talking about JoJo Dio. I think people would want to be JoJo Dio. Nah, they were like, hey, you're in-game Dio, and he is terrible. 1000% terrible. So Dude, we got Peaches twice. I just want everyone to know. We got Peaches twice. We have not seen Mr. Squiggles once. Like, he might exist. Let it be known. He might exist. Does Mr. Squiggles exist? Does Mr. Squiggles not exist? These are the questions you ask yourself. You know what game I gotta play again? And Cassie, I know, is gonna agree with me if they're still in chat. I gotta play Catherine again. Dude, that... No. Catherine, it's the game that Sheeple came from. Good old Sheeple. We love the Sheeples. Sheeple beep, Sheeple bop. Welcome to the Sheeple shop. And that's where Sheeple comes from? Yeah, I gotta play that again. Good game. I think Neko is actually waiting for me to finish that game too. It's weird because I think is the only route that I have to do that I didn't fuck up on is Good Catherine's route, right? I think it is just Good Catherine's route, which is amusing because I think both times I've streamed the game, I tried to go for Good Catherine's route and then got sidetracked by the others. Sheeple beep, sheeple pop, welcome to the Sheeple shop. I see this guy. I think the body type's supposed to be this guy. Killing all the people, doing all the stuff. We're just waiting for this guy to show up and say enough. Stream doesn't end until we find the man. Ah, we are 2 for 2. Funny enough, you're the actual doppelganger. Blue skidoo, we can too. See, this game has now devolved into constantly call in order to find the last person and kill 100 doppelgangers. I wonder how many people actually, like, in order to get the kill 100 doppelgangers, that they play the game, like, legitimately the entire way through. There's gotta come a point where you're just like, I don't think I'm gonna. Let me just keep calling and killing all of them. But there's gotta be at least one person out there who just feels terrible when they kill a neighbor. Like, there's somebody out there who played this game and it's like, alright, gonna save all the neighbors, gonna kill the doppels. And they keep playing the game, and then the one time they get the neighbor killed and they're bawling their eyes out for at least 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill you. You look so suspicious. I can't. It's like, all right then. Also, sorry, I see two things. I need to interfere with the conversation.
Oh.
I'm staging the coup. Blossy, are you in?
What?
With who? Huh?
It's either going to be against you, Soups, or it's going to be with you. It's one of the two.
What is this?
It's Blossy's choice.
What is this?
Blossy, do you want me dead or not?
Oh no.
Just kidding.
All right, cool.
Oh no.
Glad we got that out of the way. Don't mind them. We were joking earlier because Soup started playing Valorant, and we thought Cheese was the one who got him into Valorant. So we were like, we're staging a coup against Cheese. I like how this guy just looks bored. Like, see, now we're getting to the point where we're really not seeing any like new doppelgangers. Like, we're just waiting for 42 man. What's hilarious is I got Peaches twice, and I got Peaches on my first run. Like, that's pretty sick. But we'll see if we can find our last dude. I'm also getting kind of tired. I think I'm just nervous about tomorrow. Oh shoot, that's a good point. If I have an interview tomorrow, I probably should not stream super late. Kit did not think about that. Alright, we might just be doing one stream today. But then I'll do 2 streams tomorrow. I think that would be probably better. I gotta change things up tomorrow too. Leave it to the Cheebs. Cheebs changed the script on me yesterday? Yeah, I think it's yesterday. Yeah, I think tomorrow we could do like, because we're going to be doing Guilty Gear tomorrow, and then we could do Dead by Daylight after that. I just probably should get like actual sleep, especially if I have like an interview in the middle of the day. God, tomorrow's gonna be such a fucking awkward, shitty day. Oh, man. I mean, the interview time is gonna be going good, but for those of y'all who work, I don't know how many people have had to go through like resignations and or interviews. First of all, I don't care what anyone says. Interviews are actually like super, super easy. You go in there confident. You're just being you for the interview. Like, you're not trying to be this fake person to fit a narrative. If you're trying to be a fake person, you're leaving that job. You're a doppelganger. You're leaving that job so fast if you're thinking of lying to them. I remember growing up, my parents were always like, hey, if you're going to an interview, you know, you got to say the right stuff. You have to rehearse beforehand. You need to make sure that, like, they're going to like you. I'm just sitting there like, why? I'm going to tell them exactly who I am and what they need to know. I'm not going to lie and say I'm somebody I'm not. Because if I do that, like, what's the point? If I get hired under false pretenses, I'm going to work there for like 3 weeks and they're going to be like, this guy is not at all who he said he was. And then you get fired and it just makes you look even worse. So that's why I always recommend, especially to younger people who like it might be their first time getting an interview, like, you don't be nervous, you don't panic. If you're panicking and being nervous, that might mean that you're like gonna be more I guess you would say like concerned, maybe. I don't know if concerned is like the right word for it, but like you're gonna be more prone to like saying wrong information that at the end of the day might just make you look so much worse. And you don't want to do that. Like, you should just always tell whoever's interviewing you, you tell them the truth, the cold hard truth, and nothing but the truth. If they ask you like what your 3 like best traits are, you should probably know what your 3 best traits are right before you get into work. If they're asking you like what was your experience at your last job, if it was shitty, you tell them that it was shitty. You don't hide that shit and be like, yeah, so like my last job absolutely loved me, they adored me, you know, I had everything great, because then they're going to ask the next question, so wait, why are you leaving the job if they love and adore you? That doesn't make sense, because like that just makes you look like an asshole if you're leaving. No, in this case I'd be like, higher ups just not a big fan of me, didn't see eye to eye on getting stuff done. I'm a very diligent worker, and I was getting top stats, and they still weren't satisfied with me, but apparently okay, and I can't deal with that cliquey sort of nature. Like, I just want to work, get stuff done, move it. And like I told Doge while we were doing Be Right Back, that's what I would tell them, right? I'd be like, hey, gonna be honest, like, I didn't see eye to eye with the higher ups. Like, that's the truth of the statement. And you know, the entire place is just very, very cliquey, and I just want to do my job to the best of my ability. I'm fine with like bonding with staff and building up rapport, but I could do without the whole, you know, clique nature. What up, Blaze? How's it going? Well, yeah, no, I'm putting in my 2 weeks tomorrow, and I have an interview tomorrow as well. So it's a busy day tomorrow. I was going to do 2 streams today, but I should probably get some good sleep before I do that. So yeah, Doge read over my resignation letter. He said it looked good. He was worried about like using them as a reference. I hate jobs with heavy worker politics. Yeah. But once again, this is the same job that has me wear a wig every single day to work. And if any purple is showing, like, they apparently will tell my manager, and I'll get in trouble. So. Also, and I gotta talk about this. And I don't like throwing people under the bus and, like, you know, chastising people. But I have to like say this because like it's something that infuriates me. I don't know how many other people like have dealt with it when they work. If you get overwhelmed by a busy period at your work, why? And it depends on the busy period. What I mean by that, that is actively disgusting. That is actually bad. I don't want to think about the fact that there is a worm. There's a worm digging into that woman's face. Let's just move on. Just not think about it. Okay. Don't hear about the other maybe office jobs, so you can't have that higher. Yeah. No, but what I was saying is, so during the week off that I had, I found out today that like there was a period where there was only like 3 people working. I didn't I just kill you? Go away. Like, didn't I just kill her? Please go away, miss. Like, I don't want to deal with you. That was weird. Okay. Sorry. As I was saying, so there's only like 3 people working, which after I leave, it's going to be back to 3 people working there. Which, you know, is what it is. And I was told today that like one person, the same person who has the same job as me, was like supremely overwhelmed and not dealing with like how busy it was, like, well, and struggling. And I'm just like sitting there as I heard this, and I'm like, Like, are we talking like phone calls plus people coming in plus drive through? Like, is that what we're talking about? Because if that's the case, what? Because I've been open about the fact that this is one of the two jobs I've ever had that it's not been super busy. And I talk about my work experience and stuff that I deal with quite a bit, just to, you know, hear other people's experiences and also, you know, say what my experiences are and such. And I just got really confused by the statement. Yeah, no, Blaze, I read through an entire TV Tropes page again today. And I didn't help hardly anybody until 4 o'clock today. And it was actually pretty busy from 4 o'clock to like 4:30. And it was just me, actually. Like, I'm not saying like there was 3 people and that was getting backup. No, I'm talking it was just Kit. From 3:30 to 5, it was pretty much just me. And like few people walking in at the same time, few people in the drive-through, phone calls ringing. I handled all that shit easy. Like super, super easy. But apparently with like a little bit busy breakdown. And I'm just like sitting there hearing that. I'm like, what do you mean? It's not a super intensive job. It's boring most of the time. There's a lot of stuff you can get done. So I just don't understand it. I also want to know the other thing that like is just grinding my gears about this and why I'm happy I'm actually leaving. As much as I'm gonna miss my assistant manager, and one other person who works there. You are not Peaches, but you're an imposter, so I'm gonna kill you. The time I've ever been stressed at a job was my first Black Friday at Target. And see, that makes sense because it's your first time dealing with it and your first time experiencing it. This person, from what I understand from the previous work experience, should not have been stressed. They've dealt with so much worse. But no, I digress. No, so the other thing that I thought was just fucking baffling is we got our stats today, which is, it's so bad that I've literally heard about like what my stats are, and the next day I'm resigning. Like, not the greatest thing, but literally I got like, well, it was like after I helped out a bunch of people, my manager was like, "Oh, by the way, your stats are this, and this. You got your like top of the business and this, and this," and I'm like, cool. Just curious, am I allowed to know, like, I'm not allowed to know who second place was, but like, who was the person below me? And just to put this into perspective, I can tell you that I took, out of the entire month, 246 calls, okay? The next person took 70 calls less than me. And they say I need to work harder. Well, it's and here's the thing, it's not so much like my manager. Like, my manager's not, is kind of like just the messenger in a lot of this. So I feel bad that like how it's all gonna go tomorrow. Like, it's not gonna be a great conversation. My assistant manager was actually like really tearing up that I was leaving because I think I'm the only one who keeps her sane. The older lady, she was really, really happy for me. Like, she was like, "Good, you're getting out of here because you deserve better." But like the one person who constantly complains about me, who's the person who's panicking, like once again, I don't like shit talking some people, but I also need to mention that if you are going to like tell my boss or like the higher ups that I don't do anything, yet I do the most and my stats prove it, like, what, but I still get in trouble? Like, come on. Just irritates me. But yeah, no, what, like, I know tomorrow what's gonna happen is as Doge and I said, I'm gonna be, once I get to work, I'm gonna print out the resignation letter and then also email it like right then and there, and then just be like, "Hey, I need to give you this. Unfortunately, I'm happy to talk about it. Because I want to be like open about like me resigning and as such. I don't want to like hide it or anything. Buddy, we've already seen you like 3 times. Jesus. I'll read that in a moment, please. But yeah, no, I'm gonna give them a physical copy. I'm gonna like send it to them, to manager and assistant manager, just to be like, hey, this is what's going on. But like I know tomorrow my manager is going to freak out. Like the thing is, she already should have known, because like I talked about it like a few months past, when the person who panics wrote me out about my potential job offer. Thanks. She's excited and she made a big deal out of it. Anyway, yeah, no, my manager's going to fucking flip shit tomorrow and panic and possibly cry. The crying's not going to be good. It's kind of, it sucks. But it's just what's going to have to happen. She is kind of like a hair trigger. Like, she thinks that if something goes wrong, it's all her fault, which I made sure very distinctly in my resignation letter that it says, this is no one's fault. This is not me leaving for any like negative or bad reason. Obviously off script. We've already seen you, Hoon. Obviously I don't want to have that in resignation letter. I want to leave off it still in positive terms. But like, she's still going to think that it's her fault that I'm leaving and that there's no way to get me back, which like, Doja's also like a little worried because technically the reason I said is a lie. While I am looking for another job, the job that I told them I got, I don't have yet. Probably will get it in the future. I'm very confident about it. But I wanted to make sure that my reason for leaving, there could be no trying to get me back. Like, I didn't want them to try to attempt it. So I was like, you got this new job with this pay, and it's nowhere near what you guys can do for me. So I, like, that's why I'm leaving. I think it makes the most sense for me. Is it a lie? Yes, because I still don't have a job locked down. But is it going to stop them from trying to like convince me to stay, to come back? Are they going to try to, is it going to stop them from like super begging and all that? Yes. I've done it once before. It worked really well. And I still have some of those people as references and they found out it was a lie a year later. But they understood why. So, Blaze, what did you say? Sorry, I was too focused. Yeah, no, Blaze, yeah, it's the same issue. Like, I have, like, this instinct, because I'll read TV tropes or play Spider Solitaire while I'm, like, waiting for something to happen, but as soon as, like, somebody starts walking behind me, I'm like, click off. And it looks suspicious as hell, but it's like, what else am I gonna do? I can't go on my phone. I can't do anything else. I can't work on stream stuff or YouTube stuff. So, like, why? Like, I still panic either way. But yeah, the big thing for tomorrow is the resigning, and then I'm being super open with them. I'm going to be like, hey, also, because y'all have me wear a wig to work every single day, since I'm resigning, let's just be real. I'm not wearing the wig for the next 2 weeks. Like, no. Like, I'm not gonna like abide by that rule. I think it would be dumb if I did that. If the higher ups come in, then I will do that out of fear, because like, I don't want it to be like a conversation piece when they're like doing an exit interview or anything. I'm just, I'll put it on for that, but around the branch, no. And then in the middle of the day tomorrow, I have an interview, which I also lied about to them because it's in the middle of a lunchtime that I don't usually take. So I had to tell my work, hey, I have a medical appointment tomorrow. It's a follow-up from a year ago. And it's like, that's so outlandish. There's no reason he would lie about that. And I lied about it because I panic too much when I'm in the process of leaving a job. It's unfortunately what I do. When I get into the point where I have to like leave something, whether it's a job or whatnot, like Kit panic lies to be like, I want to make sure everyone's happy. I want to make sure everyone's fine. I want to make sure that no one's feeling sad. Like, we just got to be happy with what's going on. So. It's a bad habit of mine, but I've only, in my defense, I've only done it once before, and I think it worked rather well. God, what job was that? It was catering. The catering job was the only one I've like lied of. And to be fair, wasn't entirely a lie. That one was like, it was happening. Because that lie was that I was going to be moving to Washington, which is why I was leaving the job. Because I was going to be living with Doge. But by the time I left and I had everything packed, very bad stuff happened to Doge, so we had to delay the move by 6 months. So as a result, you know, I had to be like, hey, I'm still leaving, but also but also I'm not going to a different state yet, but I am. And the only reason that work found out about it, I should mention, the only reason that work found out that I didn't leave, understood why I still left, is because I was like 2-3 days from moving out. Like I was actually like in the process of moving out to here. And then Doge gave me the call being like, oh, we're gonna have to delay it by like 6 months. And at that point I already left. And then one of my coworkers from the catering company actually texted me, and his real name is the same as Doge's real name, but spelled differently. And I confused who the two were. And I definitely acted as if I was still in Arizona. And he was like, what? And then I was like, so this is what happened. He's like, that sucks, but you could have come back. And I'm like, well, I thought I was going in like 4 days, so my own managers and such understood. I actually got a text from the manager, from the owner of the catering company, asking how everything was, and I ignored her in the beginning, and I texted her saying like, I'm pretty sure you're missing a nose. Have you always been missing a nose? No. I don't know why I even question the fact that you're missing a nose. I thought you're just noseless, okay? I don't know. But, no, I told her that, like, hey, I apologize for leaving and then not exactly leaving the state. I appreciate all the stuff that y'all have done. See, now you have a nose. I'm still killing you. Unfortunately, I'm still moving. It's just 6 weeks later, or 6 months later, and I need something super temporary, and I don't think it's worth it to try training me for all this stuff if I'm just gonna still leave, you know? And then that's when I worked at Topgolf. It was a fun time. I have so many jobs. I have had so many jobs. On the plus side, if chat ever needs to know about, like, nearly anything, I should be able to answer it. Except math. Even though I'm a banker, I'm terrible. I'm still not the best at math. I have been told that... That's a new one. Okay. That girl's got holes in her face. That seemed a bit much. That seemed a bit much. I should remind everybody, by the way, while we're just kind of chatting and chilling, we are just looking for one VIP in the arcade version of this game. We're looking for a man with a swirly face. We've actually gotten the first VIP immediately. We haven't gotten the second, so we're just doing the stream until we get that second VIP, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Okay. And then I'm going to sleep early because I need to get ready for interview tomorrow. Worked at Topgolf? I did. I was a barback and a bartender, and then I worked in their office for a month. And completely fixed their office situation in that month that I worked there. To the point where the skeptical manager who hired me for the office, because they needed an extra person, and I volunteered that I could do both. You know, I volunteered, so I originally got hired on as a barback because compared to the 3 other, like, bartenders in front of me, I lost all confidence in my bartending skills. Like, I knew the recipes, I knew the things to say, but, like, I overheard their, like, responses and what they were doing, and confidence gone. Like, I was like, these fucking guys, like, no shit, they're flipping, like, I can't do this. So, backed up a little bit, talked to the manager who handles all, like, food and drinks and bar, and I was like, hey, bartender, but I'm going to be honest, I don't have the skills that these guys have. I would actually like to learn from these guys. Can I be a barback instead? And they're like, yeah, I mean, still try for bartender, but, like, we can hire you as a barback. And I was a barback, and then they still let me bartend because I still have my license, and, like, I knew the drinks, I just didn't have the flair and such that they did. And even though technically we weren't supposed to, because I still was licensed and everything, like, I could. I was the best damn bar back there too. Cleaned an entire freezer, just in a t-shirt and jeans, because freezer, like, cold doesn't bother me apparently. Worked all 3 floors of my Topgolf at one point and got them fully stocked and, like, ready to go. Clean glasses in the same time, organized stuff. Like, I was fucking on top of it. The bar manager loved me. The only thing he hated was that I was very snarky to the other barbacks. Like, the other barbacks, I would, like, help them out, obviously, but I was so snarky to them when it was like, well, I'm, like, trying to help them out and doing what I can. But everyone was super, super chill. In fact, there was this girl at Topgolf who, she was dating one of the bartenders, and I don't know what made her, like, immediately connect with me. Like, her whole thing was like, I'm gonna learn everything I can from Kit. Kit is the person that I need to talk to. And I was like, fucking okay, I'll teach you everything I know. I'll teach you how to make the drinks and whatnot. You're not gonna be able to, but yeah. What up, Dominator? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Making drinks was a lot of fun, and then, yeah, they had an office position opening, and I was like, I'll fucking just go, like, whatever. And got it, and they're like, here's our office. I'm like, this is, like, fine, but still disorganized. So I reorganized it and everything, and they're like, sick. You're kind of great. What the fuck? Where have you been? I'm like, well, I'm leaving in, like, 2 weeks, so deuces. And then I moved states. I guess it does mean a lot. It does show a lot of how I do my work, where, like, no matter where I go, people are sad when I leave. Because I've seen a lot of people leave jobs, and it's like, fucking finally, they're leaving. Get this fucking asshole out of here. Fuck this guy. or oh man, she was such a drama queen. God, thank goodness she's gone. It was like, oh, this person, all they did was whine and complain, yada yada yada. The thing that gets me about this isn't just the brain, it's the fact that all the eyes move in different locations. That's what's getting me about this. Like the brain, someone's brain. I got scarred watching Invaders from Mars or whatever it was called. Got scarred for life on that. The brain stuff didn't bother me. It was the killing stuff and what my dad told me. Okay, I think I'm done looking at you, buddy. You love it? It's a good game. It's a good game. But yeah, no, I could do without the drama, but I think it does say something when like every time I leave, they're like, "Kit, please just don't go. Like, what can we do to get you to stay?" Which is why I've kind of developed this unfortunate habit of just like lying about where I'm going. One, because I don't need the references. Specifically because I have so many people who will vouch for me that I could just use them from the jobs I've told the truth on rather than the lies. But also, like, I can't deal with any more people trying to keep me with a higher wage. Like, I guess I wouldn't say request, but like a higher wage incentive, I think would be the better way to put it. And I'm just like, I can't. I absolutely cannot do this. Like, hey, you're making $18 an hour now? But if we raise it to 21, I'm like, why didn't you pay me $21 in the first place? Like, what do you mean? Oops. And yes, I've had that happen before when I worked, oh my gosh, when I worked insurance, they wanted to keep me at a higher wage. They wanted me to keep me and a few other people at it. I think if my friend Tiger tried to resign, they also would have done the same thing. Which is crazy because it was a call center. And like, they really shouldn't have. But they're like, you could stay with this amount. I'm like, you should have offered that first. But I'm leaving for something better that's more up my alley. And also didn't want to deal with the drama. This job though, like, I just don't want to stay because it, like, as much as I'm really good friends with one of the people there, I cannot deal with the clicks, the drama, and the fact that I'd have to change how I look. Which, like, that last part, changing the way I look, is such a minor thing in the grand scheme of things, and I'm making sure my manager knows this as much as possible tomorrow. Like, the fact that they have to have me wear a wig at work every single day, that's not, like, zero care. Like, zero care that I have to do that. Obviously, it's like maybe a 5% sort of care, but I'm going to tell them it's like, that has nothing to do with why I'm leaving. I'm leaving because I got a better offer, and it's, like, really good. Recommendation, though, for people up there, some advice. Don't tell when you're leaving what the new pay is that you are going to get at a new place if you're leaving. Doing that doesn't really go well because, like, if it's like $1 or $2 more, like I said, they're going to try to keep you and sometimes try to negotiate. But you can't keep doing that. It doesn't look good, right? But I told them the exorbitant amount so that way they don't try to do that. The thinking on it, I think I've said this before on stream, but obviously I'll be fine saying it again. I will 100%, if I was ever given the chance to again, I would work in like arcade or laser tag or something of that sort again in a heartbeat. In an absolute heartbeat. I don't know about paintball and airsoft. Not entirely my vibe because, like, it's not something I'm also like good at and super knowledgeable about. But work in like entertainment or like saying the rules or something like that, oh, I would do that in a heartbeat. I know like the US is moving away from tipping culture. But I'd be honest. If I got to do like party hosting again, those tips were so good. Like, could not beat those tips. For what I'm referring to, because I used to work Laser Tag Arena, party host, $9.10 was my minimum wage. $9.10. Okay, very, very small amount. California's up to $20 an hour right now, minimum, going higher. It was $9.10, but the tips made it like a $16 to $18 an hour job. I was getting $60 for doing a party, $80 for doing a party. Sometimes you break the 100, and you're walking away with $400 in your pocket because you just did 8 parties, and they all tipped you like $60 or something. Like I said, now in the US, we're starting to get away from tipping culture, and I think that's actually a really good thing. Hopefully, it's encouraging people or businesses to pay their workers like an actual livable wage, and not relying on tips so much. The problem is, us in America, we're greedy, so they're gonna do that, unfortunately, and not too much we can do about that. I'd just like to remind everybody why we're doing this over and over and over again. We are looking for Mr. Squiggleface, the man who says 42 a bunch. Already seen Peaches twice, so we are just waiting for Mr. 42 man, so that's what we're kind of just going through. That's why I'm talking about these anecdotes, you know. Trying to help out chat if anyone's going through some tough stuff with work. And at the same time, just chilling, talking, and chatting. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. Obviously, if we see some new faces, that's pretty cool, but it do be what it is. I'm surprised that Chester guy doesn't show up again after, I guess you do his quiz once and then never again. Which I guess that's cool. Good for him. Cleaning protocol complete. This is a good time. This is a good chill game. Like, I kind of was not expecting it to be as chill. I mean, when we try Nightmare, probably will be a lot more hectic. We'll see. Here's the thing. If we get 40 doppelgangers killed before we see 42 man, I'll probably end off the stream, and then that way we like we'll do that next time. I'd be so surprised though if we don't see 42 man today. We had such good luck. We had such good luck, bruh. Also, why did I get pinged? What did I do? I mean, the amount of people we have killed today is insane. This gatekeeper should be locked up for all of time, so. Oh, that's what chat's doing. Got it. Or Discord, rather. I was like, I got pinged in something. What did I get pinged in? That makes sense. I'm all out of love. So lost without you. Oh, this week is gonna be crazy. Let me tell you. I got so much stuff I get to work on this week too. Assuming everything goes to plan on Thursday, like after all of the craziness, and yes, I will be, when we play Guilty Gear with Cheese tomorrow, I will talk about what's all happened. So no worries if anyone wants an update on the kit life, like that'll happen. But we should be playing DBD so I can get the footage for the achievements and stuff that I want to do. And I think at the same time I will probably start working on some stuff while we're waiting for Dead by Daylight queues. I've heard the queues are still pretty so. I'm so glad there's been no ear-related stuff in this game, because I have like the weird phobia where I just can't have people touching my ears. Eye stuff like sewn shut, pretty bad. Like I'm not a fan, but at least like it's not happening to the pupils. What was I thinking? There was that Dead Space 2 scene. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't look it up. But that Dead Space 2 scene, I've never been able to get past that point in Dead Space 2. I just the worry of what's gonna happen if you mess up. It's so bad. It's so like I can't do it. I can't angle it properly. I know what's gonna happen if I mess up. I don't want to mess up. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm shivering. I'm gonna cry. Like I can't handle eye pain and eye gore. Igor I can, but not Igor. Ah, I see you've come back after being vaporized. I'm very proud of you. Dude, the DDD though, they're wiping out so many people today. They're wiping out everybody. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body, yeah. Everybody. I just want to see. Wise. Caught 100 doppelgangers. Yeah, survived 40 playthroughs. We're getting there. Complete 100 playthroughs. Fucking insane. So, like, we'll get through these. How much are we at right now? 21? Y'all, we're going to be here for a while. Let it be known, we are going to be here for a while. Survive 40 playthroughs. It's not that bad. Complete 100 playthroughs. Like, you just have to let them run. Pretty sure. Catching 100 doppelgangers is not that bad. Ah, I see you've had some brain surgery done. Yo, I have actually a sick piece of news. So I don't use my Facebook at all, except for like conversing with a few people who only communicate through Facebook. Like that's the only reason I ever use it. And I got a friend request the other day. And most of the time I'll just ignore the friend request because it's like, I don't use Facebook at all. Like I just keep up with like very few people on it, just as like who I never got their phone number. So like I'll just communicate with them on that through Facebook Messenger. And like I saw the request pop up like on my phone. And I'm about to like ignore it. And I look at the name, I'm like, holy, wait a second. I know who that guy is. I know that guy. It's not like a spam bot or anything. Like I actually legitimately knew him. And like I accepted it just out of principle, just to be like, I remember you. I'll probably never talk to this person. I like if they reach out, sure, but I'll probably never talk to them. But to explain why I did this and why I'm bringing it up is because this guy has so much hair. In fact, he might actually be a Sasquatch in disguise or a Wookiee. Let's just buddy, you need to shave. That also is reminding me that I need to make sure I'm clean shaven. Well, not clean shaven, but like mostly for tomorrow. So this kid, he's not a kid anymore, obviously, but back when I was in high school, when I was a senior, I was friends with a lot of the freshmen in student council, mostly because like they looked up to me because I just had no nonsense, gave no shits and everything. And also just kind of went to war with the other parts of the council. But a lot of them really liked me. But there was this one kid who, super nice, super chill, always had a smile on his face, and just a all around really, really nice guy and a good part of the student council. He, unfortunately, if I recall correctly, had to miss, though, 3 years of high school. Like, I think when he turned 18 is when he finally got to, like, finish freshman year. I think that's the case. I don't remember the specifics. I knew that he was out of school for a while. And the reason for this is, I don't remember, I don't think it was like a car accident or something, but he was born with something that... He was born with one eye and became a cyclops, and people pick... No, I'm just kidding. He was born with something that caused his brain to like start bleeding. Sorry, I should say discretion for a little bit, probably for like the next 2-3 minutes. But it just, I guess, randomly started bleeding and like almost killed him just like out of the blue one day. I don't know the specifics. I don't remember. It was just a whole thing that like was talked about around the school and especially student council, that like, great kid, everyone loved him, he was friends with everybody, student council loved him, and like one day his brain was like, bleh, I'm gonna just not work anymore, and also you might die. They had his family, I think it was through a lot of donations, was able to scrounge up enough money to get the top, like, I think it was like the top brain surgeon in Arizona to like actually operate on him, and actually did save his life. Like I think they put him on some sort of like some medicine, antibiotic, I don't know what specifically, but I think he was like in a coma for like a month or 2, and then they did the brain operation and actually did save his life, but he lost a lot of like ability. I think it was like he couldn't walk anymore, he couldn't talk clearly, cognitive sort of functions weren't all there, and kind of had to relearn it. And if I recall correctly, once again, it's hazy, it's been a few years, but I do remember that it did happen, and my remembering of it is I literally drove him home from school after a student council event like a day prior before it happened, and then it happened, and I'm like, what the heck just happened? It was terrifying hearing about it. But he survived. They saved his life. He, from what I understand, learned to... You're missing your eyes, lady. You're missing your eyes. No, he lived, though. He lived. He's doing good, and based on the fact that he sent me a friend request, you know, all these years later, it seems like he's... excuse me, gotten better and living a good life. So that's perseverance right there. Had the community not come together to help his family, like he would not be around. So it... Bodies are scary sometimes. They definitely are. But I wish I had like some better remembrance of like what's fully happened. Because I think there's like some things that I'm missing from what happened way back when. I remember just those bits and pieces. I think something else happened. I know us in student council did stuff for him and his family while everything was going on. Like we were planning events while also helping out the family. So we did a lot. We did the best that we could. I have so many different just random anecdotes I could talk about. It's like, oh, Kit, why don't you talk about this? And I'll be like, man, I got a whole ass story for you. Absolute full story. Can tell you everything you need to know and more. Gosh, oh, an update here for oh, there he is. Let's go. We got it. 42. What's up, bro? 42s all around. 42. 1 plus 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 1 equals 42. A lot of 42s. You want to talk to me about 42? 42. 42. 42. 42. That's a fingerprint. That's not a swirl. Why do you have a fingerprint? I mean, we're gonna kill you anyway, but we'll get to the rest of this so that way we can end off here. So we got 42. We're good. Sick. I'm excited for that. That was pretty good though. I guess my last like sort of thing I was going to mention is, so I talked about this a few streams ago, but to bring new viewers and new members of the community up to speed, there is a current war sort of going on between my old high school class, where half of them want to do a 10-year reunion without the popular kids who are assholes in 10 years, and then the other popular kids want to do it without the lame kids. Which is like, it's 10 years later, like, can't we all just fucking get along? But I've been put in the middle and just kind of laughing at just the absurdity of everything. But I mentioned the fact that there was one person who, this is another reason why I use Facebook, is just watching this absurdity happen. It's just so funny. But there's this one girl who added me, who was apparently from her class that I never knew, who, talked about the fact that like she was part of like the lesser liked kids like group, and like added me and just was like enjoying the fact that I was like kind of being snarky about everything going on. I found out I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't remember specifically when. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. It was when I was working, so I'm pretty sure 2 weeks ago. Apparently this girl knew that I existed. I didn't know she existed at all. And that's what happens in high school. For those who have gone out of high school, you probably relate to where like you see the yearbook and you see people that you're like, who the fuck is this person? I've never seen them in my life, but apparently we went to the same class and never had any classes together or anything. That was who this girl was. But apparently, I found this out just because like they were discussing all this sort of stuff, and I just kind of like talked about it with them, just being like, all right, you know, this is interesting. Oh, it's Cyclops Man again. Apparently, this girl, from what I understand, back in high school, thought I was like, would see me in the halls and everything, and I had tunnel vision when I was like walking through the halls. Like I would just tunnel vision, not care, gotta get to class, don't talk to anybody, just get to class and then you can start talking to people. I don't want to be late. But apparently she would see me in the halls and wonder who the cute guy was, who like was always like, you know, kind of just like talking as leaving class and like then like going to class and such. And I would always pass, I guess unbeknownst to me, I knew her friend group, but I didn't realize she was part of it. she would tell her friends that she had a crush on me and was wondering who I was. But like, since I wasn't close to anyone in her friend group, I just like knew of them as acquaintances. I just never knew that one, she existed, and two, knew that she had a crush on me. And then, you know, the years pass and it's just like, oh, we're just, you know, that was like an old sort of fling and everything. And all of a sudden we're like, now it's like, hey, go to the reunion. It'd be great if you were there. And I'm like, what? Like, I've never talked to you in my life. What? But, yeah, apparently if that happened, that'd be, like, that's just, it's so fucking bizarre. It's like 10 years later, oh, by the way, I'm crushing on you. We should talk at the reunion. And I'm just like, huh? For those who are wondering, which is probably nobody, but why not? For those who are wondering, no. Weirdly enough, the reason for no has nothing to do with like her as a person or anything like that. She actually like similar interest vibe sort of stuff. She owns like 3 horses. And for those who don't know, horses I'm hella allergic to. So it would be death on the first date for me, lads and lassies. So, all right. So we got a good part of the achievements done here. We have to do survive 40 playthroughs, but also complete 100 playthroughs. So like these ones are going to be super easy. I think we'll do one more stream of this game where we'll get the murdered by the entity. Okay. Be haunted by the Mascos. I'll go achievements. All right, cool. So we can play nightmare mode next time. And I know nightmare, I didn't realize that just fully quits the game. I kind of figured, but why not? Yeah, we'll play nightmare mode next time we stream this game. I'll probably do it like Saturday or Sunday. And then we'll get the rest of our good old achievements at that point. I think the fastest way to get the achievements is just to leave the door open and let them just run. I think nightmare mode's actually faster because if you let them through, they kill you immediately. So we do have to survive 40 total. So like we could do that on the regular one. But I think we, you know what, we might have to be like on top of our game on Nightmare. So we might actually just do quite a few on Nightmare. We'll see though. We'll see. But yeah, that's going to be it though for That's Not My Neighbor for now. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was definitely a fun, interesting sort of game. You know, some people might actually like super like it. I personally, I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting. But like people, I think definitely played this game more for the surprise factor when it comes to seeing the doppels rather than the game itself. So but tomorrow, originally the plan was going to be playing Unicorn Overlord to start finishing that game up. Cheese is available tomorrow, so we are going to, after all of the craziness on Thursday, I'm going to get home, we're going to play Guilty Gear, do some story mode for Guilty Gear XXX and Core Plus R, and then we'll do some Dead by Daylight to do some achievement grinding there, so that should be interesting. But with that, I thank you all so much for excuse me. But I thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name is Katathi. I'll see you next. Excuse me. Apparently, I have hiccups. I'll see you all next time for some more Reddit gaming. See you later. Peace. Bye, everyone.